You are now tuned in to Creative Culture Collective Radio, WCCC, brought to you by Nefertiti and the nefTUNES. We're broadcasting live every Friday from 8 to 10 from Jamaica Flavor Restaurant and Lounge, 2440 West Chapel Road, right next to Little Giants. Stay tuned, because coming up next, we got music from Eddie Blaze, ATL Smash.
Hi, we're here live on location at Jamaica Flavor in Decatur, Georgia. I'm here with the host Nefertiti and the nefTUNES of the Creative Culture Collective. And I want to ask you a few questions about CCC Collective. What was the beginning and how did you get started? I'm sorry.
Got started basically, they used to have another Friday night open mic up here, and I was interested. I used to come every week, or every week that I could come out, and I was like, man, this is an open mic right in my neighborhood, that's really cool. But I was looking at the space and was like, man, I kind of just felt like I might be able to do something like this, you know what I'm saying? And just as far as the design of Jamaica Flavor, it kind of just made me feel like, it kind of gave me a little faith that I could do something, because it's like, it's not the normal spot where you would find an open mic. So it's like, I just kind of felt like I would do it. And one day I came in for that Friday night open mic and they weren't happening anymore. Unfortunately, the owner was here and she offered me a space to do an open mic. She said, if you want to host, let me know. And I told her right there in her face, I want to host it. You know what I'm saying? I absolutely had no idea how I was going to do it. But I knew that it was something I wanted to do. I had that desire to do something like that.
So walking in it, actually not having an idea of what you wanted, what is the CCC Collective?
The Creative Culture Collective is basically my way of trying to bring the artist community together, like, instead of having to compete with each other, and, you know what I'm saying, instead of having to go to open mics that mess us over, you know what I'm saying, and, really being too spread out is basically just bringing us all into one place where we can share ideas and we can share, share our work, share our art, share ourselves with the people, and hopefully, we're all a related people, so we can work together and share our fan base.
Come on, take on the back yourself. Come on, wait. My threads along, and my skin is light. My clothes are baggy, but I'm alright. What do they call me?
When the performers come in, there is a side that's selected for acoustic and gangsterism. Can you explain that a little more?
Well, I started doing that like maybe a few weeks into it. It was like, I felt like, so this is an extension of me and an extension of what I do. And it should be an extension of my music. So my music is called Acoustic Gangsterism, and it's basically that it represents, all sides and all perspectives. So it's like the acoustic side is maybe a little more softer perspective, and the gangsterism side would be like the more aggressive side. So acoustic is like our poets, our singers, our R&B singers, and stuff like that. And then the gangsterism side would be like our hip-hop artists and our bands and stuff like that. So and lately I haven't been really keeping it separate. Just kind of been just mixing them in, as it comes. But it's kind of cool to just see how people categorize themselves,
Heart of an angel, beauty of a goddess, power of an African queen. She is the black epitome of femininity. The sun sets in her eyes, the Nile runs through her veins. She sings of sweet Africa, but knows of so much pain.
Did you know that the #1 cause of suicide by black women, the origin of beauty, is low self-esteem? Damn. Adipose tissue accumulation on the buttocks. Her bottom bigger than Biggie and on Tupac.
This is to a person who is very frightful and fearful taking the stage.
What I would say is to that person is to find, if you got a close friend, one close friend that you can trust and whose opinion you trust, is to talk to them first, you know what I'm saying? other than that, actually, nah. That's what I said yesterday. But today I say just do it, man. Just kind of jump head first into it. Definitely. Just go for it. You know what I'm saying? Act like what I do. For real, what I do is act like I don't ever have to see any of these people again, whether I do or I don't. And just go for it. It'll make you feel a lot better to just do it. And after you've done it, then you can see how you feel. If you say you never want to do it again, you never want to do it again. But you never, you know what I'm saying? You never have to wonder what if. So go for it.
I know earlier you spoke about actually wanting to be here at Jamaica Flavor because it's in your neighborhood. With that being said, the area here is very nice. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's just right. The staff here is very wonderful. The food is great. What should expect when they come into Jamaica Flavor?
Definitely good vibes, good drinks, good food, and just lovely, lovely people.
Support Jamaica Flavor, support black businesses. I'm so proud and so happy and so blessed to be able to do this with another black business. It's really beautiful.
The Decatur itself is just full of really, really laid back people. And I think that it's cool to be doing it here because people, we so laid back that it seems like there's not even stuff to do to go out in this area. But there are, so I'm so glad that we're here at Jamaica Flavor. So when they come in here and expect to see just a welcoming environment for creative people, really nice, you know what I'm saying, staff, and it's a really family environment. Like you want to go somewhere where somebody knows your lane, you probably want to come here. Because, you know what I'm saying, we got people that got their own drinks at the bar, you know what I'm saying, and will have their own food, you know what I'm saying, when they come in and know what they like. So, yeah, great Jamaican food, slamming and drinks, and really, really good artists if you come in on a Friday night or a Thursday night. Yeah, a cool time, a real family time. It feel like family, yeah.
And the Creative Culture Collective is an event that happens every Friday night here on location. And I'll just let you give a plug into that.
So the Creative Culture Collective is every Friday night. It's an open mic. We welcome all genres. We got rock bands, singers, dancers, hopefully actors we've had in here, poets, just whatever makes a person feel creative. Right up here at Jamaica Flavor, 2440 Wesley Chapel Road. Every Friday at 8. Sign up is at 7:30, and we like to get it going until, you know, we ain't got no more to give. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, a family good time. When you get in the door, you family. Ain't nobody a stranger. We happy that everybody came and chill with us in this spot, and it's so cozy that we can't help but really see every face. It ain't no big Hollywood stage, you know. And that's the beautiful part about it, though.
And I just have to throw this in. How did the birth of that happen? Like,
You ready for your next act? Say hot sauce. Hot sauce. Cool.
That's a good question. Hot sauce, right? Hot sauce. I'm an amateur. I've never hosted anything before, so this was my first time really getting out of my box and doing it. So I'm watching and I'm learning. So they have another open mic on Thursdays, and I was watching the dude, and he just had something that he did. He said, "If you ready for next act?" I say, "Yeah." It was basically just something to get people's attention, to know that the show is going on, that we're moving on, to pay attention to the stage. You know what I'm saying? So I had tried some. I was like, okay, I need something to say something to get people's attention, let them know that the artist is coming to the stage. And I tried something, and it was like it did not work. I was like, "Hey, you ready for your next act? Say $3 drinks," and everybody looked at me like I was crazy. And I'm like, okay, I guess that didn't work. And I just looked up, and they used to have hot sauce on all the tables. And I was like, all right, if you're ready for your next act, say hot sauce. And everybody said hot sauce. And I was like, okay, that's it. And it's stuck. And that's what it was. And it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Because it makes people feel like, okay, it's about to be some hot sauce on the stage. We're about to spice it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Of course, all that intention wasn't there in the first place, but we decided to move on.
Sauce for Miss Sahura coming up to the stage. Hot sauce. Pause. I thank y'all for coming out, man. Y'all some beautiful people. That's all I'm gonna say. Hot sauce. Give it up for Just a Soul coming to the stage.
and you said that you're an amateur as far as hosting, but I know that you're not an amateur when it comes to spitting at the mic. So tell us a little bit about Nefertiti and the nefTUNES.
Nefertiti and the nefTUNES is...
I don't gotta talk much. Once you get to bumping this,
in your truck. Once you get to bumping this in your truck. Now I done heard a lot of nice songs. Crank up the ignition, turn the radio on. Gotta turn it down, I gotta sing my song. I've been sitting around and just writing these songs, trying to find someone that's gonna put me on. Exercise my talent, gotta keep it strong. This old sweet life will coming in from the cold. In this life, oh sweet life will coming in from the cold.
Man, I've been doing music for 4 years, and I've just become like Nefertiti and the nefTUNES. I went from like Nefertiti, people start calling me nefTUNES, and then just one head click. It's like, oh, Nefertiti and the nefTUNES. Because what I do is kind of like band inspired, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of cool to have like a bandish name for myself, you know what I'm saying? So that's definitely where that came from. And yeah, man, I've been doing music for like 4 or 5 years, doing acoustic gangsters and music, and it's been really, really fun to see how much I can push myself to get out of my box, and how much I can learn. I've learned so much, and I've met so many awesome people doing this music thing, and it's like, I tell people, like, it's really not a music career, it's a social experiment. So I'm really just kind of just learning about people. I'm a sociologist, you know what I'm saying? And like, so I'm really loving just learning about people and how we react to things and what makes us feel good and how to give great music, you know what I'm saying, how to put on a better show every time. And Nefertiti and nefTUNES, it's so much bigger in my mind than I could tell you, you know what I'm saying? So we just have to see what we unfold into. But right now we at the Creative Culture Collective Friday night at 8.
And I see big things for you. I mean, is there something, I know we're here now and we're doing the open mic. Do you see something bigger for the creative culture?
As far as taking it bigger, man, I don't know. Just whatever it wants to be. Because it's like, just like recently we had our ciphers just break out. And it's never where it's like, okay, guys, let's do a cipher. But they...
Real artists in there, right? Alright, so look, what's the tempo? What we doing?
Whatever you feeling, bro. Oh, hey. Okay. I'm about to build this foundation. Understand when I rhyme, my brain is inflating. Gotta keep it going, man. I'm never flaking.
Not like Urkel. I stay cool. Let me enforce the rules. I am storybooks. I got some chapters. You know the tools. Use them 2 toes between your brain. I'm talking about them 2 ears. You know what I'm saying? I'm kinda insane. Yeah.
Well, let me be LeBron and get somebody married before going moving on. Trying to move my career up. See, I am that rapper that wasn't there like Urkel, but I still got dapper. Life a nice one. I was raised up in Atlanta, born in Gary, Indiana. Never had a bandana, never been in a thug, never sold drugs, but I was raised right.
Trying to figure out how it's so cold outside. Okay. I know it's December now, but I'm a graded baby child. I can't stand the winter, I'll be here in the summer all day. But when it gets cold, then I got to say I'm in MIA.
CCCollective, please do respect it. Flow stay calm, but Q so hectic. When I get a drink in the system, freestyle all the time, I'm just pimping. Not pimping chicks, but
Bandcamp.com, undergrads up is right back, y'all. I got this shit chilling on my arm. It's a fossil. That means my flows is ancient. I prop you. I'm like a prophecy. When rocker be on top of the MCs, I am properly one of the illest, smartest niggas.
That's pretty much representative of how I want it to be. It's like wherever it will go and whatever that the collective energy of the group is wanting to do, then I'm a facilitator. You know what I'm saying? So whatever needs to be done, just shift it into that.